Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Maricel. If you have been following me, you know that I came to the US in 2022 through a fiancé visa, the K-1 visa. And wow, what a journey that was. Today, in 2025, so many things have changed, including the fees. That's why I wanted to sit down and break it all down for you. The real cost of bringing your Filipina partner to the US. Because let's be honest, bringing the person you love to the United States isn't just an emotional journey. It is a financial one too. And sometimes the price tag can surprise you. So, if you are planning to apply for a fiancé visa or a spouse visa, stay tuned. I'll share my own experience, the updated costs, and some hidden expenses you might not even think about. Okay, let's start with a big question. How much does it really cost to bring your Filipino fiancé or wife to the US? When we applied back in 2020, the fees were already high, but now in 2025, there have been increases. And it's not just about the government fees. You'll deal with medical exams, documents, translations if applicable, travel costs, and of course, the cost of waiting. So let's break down the K-1 Fiancé Visa first, since that is the route I personally took. 1. USCIS filing fee for Form I-129F. This is the very first step. As of today, it is $675 paid by the U.S. citizen sponsor. 2. Consular processing fee. Once the petition is approved, the beneficiary pays $265 at the U.S. Embassy or consulate for the actual visa application. 3. Medical exam. This one depends on the country. In the Philippines, it's usually around $550 to $600. But here's where it can get tricky. Some of us, like me, don't pass the first time. I had to go through a sputum process, which meant more time, more waiting, and yes, more money. 4. Other document costs. These are the little things that can add up, like police certificates, translations if applicable, and notary services, anywhere from $25 to $100. 5. Vaccination, if needed, depends on your medical history. 6. Printing, photocopies, and courier shipping, around $50 to $150. Travel and accommodation expenses in Manila. Now, here's something people don't always talk about. Both the medical and the interview are done in Manila, which means if you are from the province, you need to travel. On my time, I had to book a plane ticket, rent a condo in Manila, and of course, cover food and transportation while I was there. And since I had to return again because of my sputum process, my travel expenses easily reached over $1,000. Plane ticket to the USA. Finally, once you get that visa approved, you'll need to fly to the US. Plane tickets aren't cheap, especially if you're coming from Manila. And depending on where your destination is in the US, on average, you're looking at $1,000 to $1,500 for your one-way ticket. So when you look at the K-1 visa stage alone, the official government fees are about $1,100 minimum. But when you add medical, Manila travel, accommodations, and finally your US flight, the total can easily jump past $3,500 to $4,000 before you even start your new life in the States. And remember, once you arrive in the US, your expenses don't stop there. You still have to apply for adjustment of status to get your green card. That's another $1,440 for Form I-485 and biometrics. Then, after you get your 2-year conditional green card, you'll need to file again to remove the conditions and get your 10-year green card, which costs about $750 more. So, if you add everything up, the real K-1 visa journey from filing in the Philippines all the way to your 10-year green card can easily cost you well over $6,000. Now, let's compare that to the spouse visa, also called CR-1 or IR-1. Here's what you typically pay. 1. USCIS I-130 filing fee, $675. National Visa Center fee, $445. Consular application fee, DS-260, $325. The medical exam, ranging from $500 to $600. The immigrant USCIS fee for $220. Let's say the travel and accommodation expenses in Manila and extras, $1,000. And a one-way plane ticket to USA, let's say $1,500. That brings to the total to about $4,765. And here's the big advantage. When you enter the US on a spouse visa, you are already a green card holder. That means no adjustment of status, no extra $1,440, and you can work right away. So which one is more cost-effective? If your priority is speed and you want to get married in the US, the K-1 Fiancé Visa is usually faster, but more expensive because of the adjustment of status. If you are okay with getting married in the Philippines or another country and waiting a bit longer, the spouse visa is the smarter financial choice because it's cheaper and you get your green card immediately. Here's a quick side-by-side. K-1 visa, over $6,000, and you'll have to wait 8 to 11 months, plus extra months for green card work permit delayed. CR-1, IR-1 visa, over $4,000. The wait times between 12 to 18 months, work and green card upon arrival. Now, let me share some real talk. Aside from government fees, you'll face hidden costs. For me, these were multiple trips to Manila for my medical exam and interview, printing hundreds of pages of evidence and documents, extra vaccines I wasn't prepared for, and of course, the emotional costs of waiting, which honestly feels like the hardest part. So when planning, always budget a little extra. I'd say add at least $500 to $1,000 caution on top of the official fees just to be safe. Now here's something that many people don't even think about when calculating the costs. Whether you choose the K-1 or the CR-1 route, the US government requires that you and your partner must meet in person first before filing the petition. That's another expense: flights, hotels, food, and time together. And then comes the wedding, depending on where and how you want to get married. Whether it's a simple civil ceremony in the Philippines, a church wedding, or a big celebration in the Philippines or in the US, the costs can vary a lot. Some couples spend a few hundred dollars while others spend thousands. So in reality, marrying a Filipina isn't just a visa expense, it's a life expense. From travel, paperwork, wedding costs, and everything in between. It can really add up. But let me tell you this, if you have truly found the right person, it's all worth it. Looking back now, I'm so grateful my husband and I made it through the K-1 visa process. But if I were advising someone today, I'd say really think about your priorities. If being together sooner matters more than money, K-1 could still be the right choice. But if you want to save and avoid the hassle of adjustment of status, CR-1, IR-1 is the way to go. Either way, preparation is key. Don't just focus on the love story, prepare for the financial story too. And before I end, let me share something for those of you watching. If you are still searching for a serious relationship with a Filipina, I recommend checking out Christian Filipina dating service. I'll leave the link below. And if you have already found your Filipina and you want your visa journey to be smoother, stress-free, and handled by professionals, check out Filipino Visa Service for their premium visa assistance. They even offer a free consultation, so click the link below to get started. So what do you think? If you are in this journey right now, which visa are you leaning towards? Fiancé visa or spouse visa? Comment down below. I'd love to hear your stories and experiences. And if this video helped you, please give it a thumbs up. Share it with others who are starting their immigration journey. And don't forget to subscribe for more tips and real talk about life as a Filipino in the US and immigration tips. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next one.